Hello my dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel Study Time with Vivek. Today in this video we are going to see a very important question paper for the subject Social Science for the exam March-April SLC annual exam. So let's begin the video. So first main question is multiple choice questions. The first question is the first princely state to accept subsidiary alliance is Nizam of Hyderabad. Second question, Goa was merged in Indian Union in 1961. Next question, Dr. D.M. So next question, Dr. D.M. Nanjundappa committee was established with the objective to, correct answer is, check regionalism. Next question, truly the whole mankind is one was declared by option A, Pampa. Next question, Rajesh purchased a TV worth rupees 25,000. It broke down within 2 days. The TV company did not consider his complaint. He has to file a case in, correct answer is, District Consumer Forum. Next question, the best example for the conventional energy source among the following is, the correct answer is natural gas. Next question, NITI Ayoga is headed by the Prime Minister, but the day-to-day administration is looked after by, the correct answer is Vice Chairman. Next question, the Child Labor Prohibition and Control Act was enacted in the year 1986. So next 1 marks questions. Answer the following questions in a sentence each. Why did Wellesley introduce subsidiary alliance? To bring the Indian kings under control. What was the immediate cause for the First World War? The assassination of the Austrian Prince Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Next question, what is communalism? Split of community on the basis of the religion. What is meant by prejudice? Opinion about another person or community even before he gets to know them. What is Kala Baisakhi? The rain that occurs in West Bengal due to local temperature and winds during April and May. Why are mangrove forests of Gangetic Delta called Sundarbans? The Sundari trees are found in plenty in these forests. What is the deficit budget? When the expenditure is more than the income. Banks collect service charges from which type of bank accounts? Current account. Next questions. Very main important question. Answer the following questions in 2 to 4 sentences or points each. Question 17. What measures are taken by the government of India to remove illiteracy? Answer, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan was launched in 2001. Priority was given for education to physically challenged, women's education and awareness. In 1988, National Literacy Mission was started. Sakshara Bharata, education is made fundamental right. Right to education 2009. Compulsory free education for 6 to 14 years. Our question, what measures are taken to check terrorism in India? India's policy is totally against terrorism. Central and state governments are venturing to control, protect men and property. Anti-terrorist forces are set up. Defense forces are pressed into throughout terrorism. Peace-loving nation against terrorism in the world level. Next question. Social stratification is not commonly observed in all countries. Explain. Income, education, caste, color, sex, job, intellectual, low, high, opportunities, rich, poor, blacks, whites, slaves, owners. Our question. Explain the nature of riots. Destroying everything in their way, creation of chaos, lead to large scale loss, do not have any particular aim, serious challenges for law and order, provoking circumstances, uncontrolled behavior, uncivilized behavior, riotous mindset. Next question. The British used Indian Council Act of 1909 to divide and rule India. Justify. The total number of central legislative members was increased. The number of council members was also increased in the provinces. The members for the legislature were allowed through election. Separate representation for Muslims. Separate electoral college was created. What were the effects of First War of Indian independence? The arrangement made by company with the kings were accepted. Ambitious expansion plans had to be given up. A stable government had to be provided to Indians, not to interfere in religious matters. Peaceful rule was not possible without support, trust, and confidence. New route to freedom movement. Next question. Irrigation is very essential in India. Why? Availability of water varies from region to region, varies from time to time. Rainfall in India is uncertain, unreliable, unequally distributed. Agriculture depends on irrigation. The eastern coast of India is more prone to cyclones. Why? Cyclones originate in the Bay of Bengal, heating different in land and water, humid, unstable air masses. Cyclones originate in Bay of Bengal and blow westwards. Sometimes they change their direction to the northwest, hitting Odisha or West Bengal. Occurrence into two periods, more frequently in October and November. Next question. Which factors led to the Green Revolution? Using high yielding seeds, Dr. Norman Borlaug, an agricultural scientist, discovered high yielding grains, achieved immense success in Mexico and Taiwan, regulated supply of water, protection from diseases, high yielding variety seeds, fertilizers and pesticides are used, irrigation facilities were expanded. User improved technology. Next question. What are the main objectives of Consumer Protection Act? Importance for safety and quality, avoiding production and sale of dangerous goods, prevention of trade malpractices, supervision on quality and weights, supervision on price, compensating the consumers in case of any problem arising as a result of trade, creating awareness to the consumers through consumer education. Next main question for 3 marks. Krishnaraja Wadiyar 4 was much interested in spreading education among his people. Justify. Interested in spreading education, abolished fees in primary schools, helped girls' education, established Mysore University, scholarships to abroad education, IISc in Bangalore was established. Next question. State the results of Battle of Buxar. Diwani rights over Bengal was given. Shah Alam II granted for an annual fee of rupees 26 lakhs. War indemnity of 50 lakhs to be paid to Shuja Ud Aul. Pension to pension to Mir Jafar's son. Entire administration over Bengal to British. Next question. What were the aims of Prarthana Samaja? Service to mankind is service to God. Priority to spread education. The Deccan Education Society encouraged widow remarriage, female literacy, intercaste marriage, interdining, discouraged child marriage, against casteism, against idolatry and Purdha system, orphanages, national schools. Our question. What were the demands put forward by the moderates to the British government? Development of industries in India, reduction of military expenses, improvement in educational standards, studies about poverty, try to give political education, appeals before the government, discussion about problems. Next question. Explain the role of IMF in solving the economic problems of world. trying to solving international economic problems, promote world trade, helpful to economic stability, sound balance of payment, central bank of central banks, strives to harmonize the economic relation of advanced and poor nations, list out the problems faced by unorganized sector workers. Answer: not bound by any rules or regulations, less wages, no job security, no fixed wages and allowances, no pension, harassed by entrepreneurs, no vacation allowance. Next question. Soil erosion leads to many problems. Justify. Accumulation of silt in the river beds causing floods, changing direction of river's course, storage capacity of the reservoir get reduced, volume of water percolating down gets reduced, natural springs dry up, productivity is reduced, fertility is reduced, harm to vegetation and drought. Next question. Let out the major ports that are found in eastern coast of India. Tuticorin, Chennai, Vishakhapatnam, Paradeepa, Kolkata, Haldia. Next, our question. List out the preventive measures for earthquakes. Answer: restricting construction of multi-storied buildings, using very light materials for construction, ensure stability, providing basic amenities, medical facility, food supply, provide drinking water, temporary shelter, basic facilities. Next question. What is the main role of women self-help groups in rural area? Organizing poor rural women, making them financially independent, avail of loans easily and engage in productive activities, mobilizing savings, repayments of loans, control exploitation of women and children, help to control child marriage, dowry, caste system, help to building a clean and progressive society. Our question: which are the main types of non-tax revenues collected by central government? The net profit earned by the Reserve Bank of India, the net profit generated by Indian Railways, the revenue generated by the Department of Post and Telecommunications, the revenue generated by the public sector industries, the revenue generated by the coins and mints, various types of fees and penalties, etc. Next question. Mention the characteristics of entrepreneurs: creativity, dynamism, team building, problem solving, risk taking, commitment, innovation, leadership, achievement motivation, goal orientation, decision making. Our question: banks provide a lot of service to its consumers. Explain. Credit cards, personal loans, home and vehicle loans, mutual funds, business loans, safe deposit lockers, debit cards, trust services, signature volunteers. Next question, 4 marks questions. The integration of Kashmir with Indian Union is unique compared to the other provinces. How? King Hari Singh wanted to be independent, fearing a merger with India. Pakistan incited the tribals, decided that merging with India that had a democratic republican constitution was better than merging with which had a religious constitution. King Hari Singh requested for help from Indian government. Pakistani attempt failed. Jammu and Kashmir merged with India with certain conditions. One part of Kashmir remained with Pakistan. India complained to UNO. UNO ordered a ceasefire. For these reasons, the integration of Jammu and Kashmir is unique. Next question. The relation between India and China has been strained in these days. Why? India was first country to recognize Chinese Communist government. Indo-China relation is based on Panchshila principles. Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai. China has annexed Tibet against Indian will. 1962 India-Pak war. China won the war. China's claim over Arunachal Pradesh. Maoists terrorism in the form of Naxalism in India. Our border is also not finally demarcated. Nuclear threat, foreign trade challenges, military advancements. Next question. Agriculture plays a very important role in Indian economy. Justify. Agriculture is a main occupation of Indians, played important role in developed civilization, involved in different forms, cultivating different crops, supplies the food grains, food to cattle, raw material for industries. Agriculture nurtures many industries, chemical fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides industries. Agriculture supports many tertiary occupations like transport, trade, banking, help environmental balance. So next question, explain the political and economic causes for the first war of Indian independence. Political causes, doctrine of lapse, many kingdoms lost their existence. Satara, Jaipur, Jhansi, Udaipur came under British control, cancelled the title of Nawab of Tanjore and Carnatic. Nawab of Oudh and other kings were stripped. Lakhs of soldiers became unemployed. Economic causes, due to the Industrial Revolution, Indian handicraft and cottage industries suffered heavily. Indian craftsmen became unemployed. Textile and wool industries became weak. People lost their jobs. British, British imposed heavy tax on Indian goods. Zamindari system exploited the farmers. Inam lands were taken back. Farmers faced many financial problems. Our question, explain the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Widespread protests against Rowlatt Act. Protests turned violent. Imposed a military rule. Banned all demonstrations. Protesters had decided to assemble at Jallianwala Bagh. They were not aware of this ban. 20,000 protesters had assembled. Peaceful demonstration. General Dyer, without any warning, attacked the protesters with firearms. 379 persons died. Thousands were seriously injured. This incident is called Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. So next question, last question. Draw an outline map of India and mark the following. 82.5-degree east longitude, Kochi, Vishakhapatnam, Koina. So dear students, till now we just discussed very important question paper, questions and answers for the exam that has been taken on 29/3/2025. It's a very important question paper. Every student should study well and spread this video as much as possible. So in the next video we will again meet. Till then, bye bye, take care.